support the LGBTQ plus. Yes, I do support the LGBTQ. I do support the LGBTQ. Top 3 songs of all time. I gotta go with Edamame by BB No Money and Rich Brian. The production on that song is insane. I gotta go with Sky by Playboi Carti. Another great song. And I gotta go with My Eyes by Travis Scott. The build up in that song is insane. And what Travis raps about in that song is also very, 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 very insane as well. It's also heartwarming too. So I gotta go with those 3. And my least favorite food of all time. Oysters. It's gotta be oysters. I like seafood. I love seafood actually. But oysters, I don't know. I don't know about oysters. I've tried them once, about 10 years ago. I remember I tried to just take like a shot of it, but I hesitated and it just lingered in my mouth. And I didn't vomit, but I gagged it out. It was disgusting. I could not do it. So it's gotta go oysters. Maybe I try them again, but I don't think I will. So thank you, Roman Bo. Thank you. The next question comes from Altcoin View 481. And they ask, what is your definition of happiness? What is my biggest fear? And if I could choose invisibility, telekinesis, or the ability to fly, what would I choose? Okay, well, my definition of happiness, I gotta go. Okay, I have two responses. The first one is a big breakfast. If I can wake up in the morning early, like I'm talking like 8 or 7:30 in the morning, and go out to eat and get a great warm skillet or an eggs benedict or some very, very trendy fancy French toast, and get a nice coffee and just fill my belly up before 9:30 in the morning. That makes me happy, like have like 800 calories in my system and continue the day off before it's the afternoon. That makes me very happy. But a more serious response to that question would be my family. I think just spending time with my parents and my grandparents brings me a lot of happiness. I'm fortunate enough to have them all alive still, so spending time with them makes me happy. My biggest fear is getting into a car crash. I've never been in a car crash or a car accident, thankfully, but I've had friends who have. And that's just the scariest thing to me, injuring somebody else or getting injured, your car getting totaled. I could just never imagine, I think about my brand new Honda Civic that I have and just, saying that, getting into a horrible crash and just, having to say goodbye because of an accident, that would hurt so bad. So Yes, I am religious. I am religious. What is the strangest dream I've ever had? The strangest dream that I've ever had, this isn't really like the strangest one, but this is the one that I'm just thinking of. I was, and I don't know why I remember this, because this was literally decades ago. I was like probably 6 or 7 years old, and I was actually at my grandparents' house, and I had a dream where I like fell through an iceberg. I literally fell through an iceberg, and for some reason it was like there was like lava underneath and stuff, but like I was like swimming towards it, and like it just kept getting like more pretty. It was like a lava sunset, if that makes any sense. I don't know, but that was like the strangest dream that I ever had, because I was super young. I remember it. It was like a core memory for me that didn't even happen. It was a dream, a core memory dream. If I could master any form of martial arts, what would I pick? I don't know any type of martial arts, unfortunately, and I apologize for this lame response, but that's the truth. I don't know any type of martial arts. I'm gonna have to go and take a guess. If jujitsu is part of martial arts, I would love to just learn how to do jujitsu. I have no idea actually what it's about, but it sounds cool, and I feel like it takes a lot of patience and it takes a lot of training to get very, very skilled and talented at jujitsu. So that would be my response. It would be jujitsu. So thank you for the questions, Lancel. Alrighty, next question is coming in from Thai Car Guy. And they ask, favorite food? Alright. Favorite food of all time. It's gotta be a New York strip steak. Cooked medium well. No, medium rare, I'm sorry. With French fries, mashed potatoes, asparagus / green beans, and a thing of chili. Oh my gosh, that is the definition of an American breakfast, or American dinner. That just, oh my gosh, it is just so good. Just any type of steak, really. It's my favorite food. I'm a big steak guy. And boxers or boxer briefs. Just gotta go with regular boxers, you know. Well, no, let me be more specific. Boxers with the little like elastic waistband that goes around you. You know, so they're not skin tight. There's breathability down there. And yeah, more of a boxers guy, that is for sure. So, thank you, Ty. Next question comes from Chuck882, and they ask, do you have a girlfriend / boyfriend? for your channel in the upcoming year? And did you ever expect to be this big? Hit 10K. Alrighty, so why did I start an ASMR channel? Why did I start an ASMR channel? Now I really gotta think. I started an ASMR channel because I remember being in middle school, and I remember seeing channels that had just freshly became a YouTube channel, and I remember, them maybe having like 5 ASMR videos up, but each video had like 10K views. So me being young and me being, thinking I'm like the smartest person ever, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make an ASMR channel because, I'll instantly get a lot of views, I'll instantly get a lot of subscribers, I'll instantly be recognized, and while that is the case for a handful of people, obviously that wasn't the case for me. I didn't get big right away. And also as I got older and when I actually made my channel, I started it because I just wanted to do YouTube. And it was kind of like my calling. ASMR, I found it back in 2018 and I loved it. And eventually I'm just like, why don't I just do it myself? I already like to fidget. I already, do a lot of things that are ASMR-y. I don't find it weird, why don't I just do it? So, yeah, I originally, back then, I was going to start an ASMR channel based on viewership and subscriber count, but when I actually did start my ASMR channel, it was more so of building a community and building my reputation up in the ASMR community, and especially now that I have 10K, this is also going to kind of tie into the hitting 10K question. Now that I have 10K, I really can appreciate the fact that, ASMR, you can really build an amazing community and have people that love you and support you through everything you do. And that's one of the benefits and one of the most great, best things about being a ASMR YouTuber is just the community and everything like that. What are my goals what are the goals you have for your channel in the upcoming myself is I always try to just look for the end of the day. And what I mean by that is I always try to, if I don't want to do something, whether that be a school project or having to go to a place that I don't want to be in, with whoever I gotta go with, I always try to look at like, okay, well at the end of the night, I'm gonna be in bed. It's gonna be the same thing. I'm gonna be in bed, and I'm gonna just get the wind down and all that good stuff. So what motivates me is just trying to push through the entire day. I think that's what always really gets me. So yeah, thank you, waifu. Thank you, waifu. The next question is coming in from Samingas 2044. They ask, who/what inspires you? ASMR and/or otherwise. So, ASMR artists that inspire me, Maddie Tingles, PJ Dreams, and Raffy Taffy. Those are my three favorite, they are my favorite, but also ASMR artists that inspired me. They're ASMR creators that made me want to start ASMR myself. And I guess other people that inspire me, my parents. My parents inspire me. I always want to try to do the best, and my parents are inspiring me. So thank you, Samingas 2024. Alright, next question is from Claudine. Next question is coming in from Claudine. Do you ever watch soccer or football, as I call it? Who is your favorite player in football/soccer? Well, in America we call it soccer, but I do not watch football/soccer. I do not watch football or soccer. I know the most popular and the most well-known players, Messi and Ronaldo, but I can't really answer because I don't have a favorite player or team. But thank you, Claudine, for the question. I apologize. I do not watch soccer. I do not watch soccer. The next question is coming in from Zeno, 200 IQ4. Zeno, they ask, do you like cars? And what are your favorites? Well, I wish I knew more about cars. I'm not a car guy, but I like Hondas. I like the Civic Type Rs. Those are cool. And I like Civic hatchbacks. I'm a little bit there because I have a Civic hatchback myself. I also really I like Subarus. So yeah, those are my favorite cars. Oh, and GMC Envoys. I like GMC Envoys too. So those are my favorite cars. Thank you. Thank you, Zeno. The next question is coming in from Cam Goochis. And they're asking, is there any real possibility that you could roleplay a one-eyed Vietnamese pepper farmer that is sad that his crops are not doing as well as he hoped? That's a very specific roleplay question. I don't necessarily know if I'd ever roleplay a one-eyed Vietnamese pepper farmer that is sad about his crops. Maybe I'll roleplay one in the future, but I don't know. I don't know how to respond to that. That's a very interesting question, but for now the answer is probably no. So yeah, thank you, Cam Goochitis. Thank you for the question. The next question is coming from Nana970. What made you want to start an associates or anything. That's like one of my biggest goals, is I just want to be able to get a degree in said subject at college. That's probably my biggest goal. But a goal for my YouTube channel is 100,000 subscribers. The day that I get a YouTube black button is, I don't really know what I'll do on that day. That'll be the best day in my life, because I've always wanted a YouTube black. So yeah, those are my goals I would like to achieve. So thank you, Megan Delaney. Doodle Bob Dude Pants asks, if you could be any mythical creature, what would you be? What is your strangest talent? If you were stuck on a stranded island, would you want to have Skibbity Toilet, Baby Gronk, or Nathaniel B as a companion? Alright. Okay, so if I could be any mythical creature, I would probably want to be, oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't even know any mythical creatures. I gotta go with the Loch Ness Monster, because like he'd be swimming and stuff, you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, long neck and stuff. He's probably chilling, Loki. He's probably just be chilling down there in the lake. So I gotta go with the Loch Ness Monster, because they chill like that for real. What is my strangest talent? I have no idea. What is my, I do know. Do you know whenever you throw food up in the air and you try to catch it in your mouth, I like never miss. It doesn't matter what type of food it is. If it fits in my mouth and I throw it up in the air, I never miss it. I always catch it. So yeah, that is probably a talent. That's one of my strange talents. I'm good at catching food in my mouth. And then if I was stuck on a stranded island, would I rather have Skibbity Toilet, Baby Gronk, or Nathaniel B as a companion? I gotta go with Nathaniel B, bro. Ain't you Nathaniel B? Yeah, I gotta go with Nathaniel B. I think he's most well-rounded. Across those three, Nathaniel B is probably on top and would probably be my best companion if I was on an island. So, thank you, Doodle Bob. Thank you, Doodle Bob, Doodle Bob, Doodle Bob, Doodle Bob. Thank you. Next question is from related to JFK 4890. Related to JFK. Are you really related to JFK? That's pretty insane if you are. And they are asking, if you are granted one power, which one would you choose? What would you like to do with it? And why would you choose it? Okay, if I could be granted a power, what would I choose? I gotta go with super strength. That would be insane. I would win every single strongman competition. I would win every single lifting competition. It would just be the best. I would be super strong. But yeah, I would gotta go with super strength. And another thing, what I would do with it, I'd also, save people. If there was like a collapse in a building or anything like that, and stuff was on top of other people, it would be super easy for me to lift everything up. But unfortunately, no human has superpowers like that. But if I could have it, I would do that, and I would be like I don't know. I guess I'd be like Superman. So yeah, that would be my power. So thank you, JFK. Next question comes from Burnt 09. Burnt Toast. And they are asking, who is my celebrity crush? Alright, guys. I have a couple celebrity crushes here. You guys ready? Alright, my first celebrity crush is Ava Max. She's a singer. She sang Sweet But Psycho. She sang Kings and Queens. That's one of my favorite celebrity crushes. Number 2, I don't know the actor's name, but whoever plays Starlight in The Boys is also one of my celebrity crushes. Starlight from The Boys. I don't know the actor name again, but that's probably my other celebrity crush. So thank you, Burnt Toast. Next question is coming from Texas Guy 76. Texas Guy. He asks, why do we exist? We exist because we live on a chessboard and we are being controlled ourselves, we are being controlled by another being that is inside of us. So I believe we are just pawns from another type of universe that the higher advanced really know, and we do not know. So that's what I believe. I believe that we exist for nothing. So, yeah. Thank you, Texas. Thank you, Texas guy. The next question is coming from Pantofel6711. They ask, what is your favorite movie / series? Okay. So, my favorite movie, I gotta go with The Shining. I also really, really like The Shining. And then, again, my favorite TV series is, series. One that I've watched from start to finish is Breaking Bad. That's a great series, Breaking Bad. And then also Money Heist, or if you're gonna say it in Spanish, La Casa de Papel. Both are on Netflix, I believe. Well, Money Heist is on Netflix, I know that. I'm not too sure about Breaking Bad, but those are my favorite series. So thank you, Panda. Thank you, Panda. Next question is from Anime Potato. Anime Potato. They ask, do you like horror movies? If so, what are some of my faves? Well, I do like horror movies. I love horror movies. I think they're very fun. Some of my favorites. I gotta go with Us. I gotta go with The Candyman. I gotta go with some of the classics. I gotta go with Friday the 13th. I gotta go with Halloween. I also gotta go with Chucky. I like Chucky. That's always gives me a good laugh. And then the Saw series. I know Saw is pretty graphic and stuff, but I like the lore behind Saw. And yeah, those are probably just a handful of some of my favorite horror movies. So thank you, Anime Potato. Thank you. Next question is coming from I Am Your Father, Anakin. And they ask, what countries would you love to travel to? Who are some of your favorite ASM artists? Do you have a girlfriend? Favorite food / drinks and hobbies? If I could travel anywhere, I want to travel out of the country. I want to go to Scotland. I want to go to the Netherlands. I also want to go to Iceland. I want to go and just kind of explore all around. I also want to go to Africa as well. Who are some of my favorite ASM artists? Some of my favorite ASM artists that I love to listen to. I like Dido ASMR. I really, really, really like Batala ASMR. And then, I just gotta go back with BJ ASMR as well. BJ ASMR was the guy who was like the main inspiration for me to start ASMR. Do you have a girlfriend? Again, I did, but no, I am currently single. Favorite food / drinks? Well, my favorite drinks, water is number one for sure, but then I'm a really big fan of Dr. Pepper and root beer, and also horchata. Those are probably some of my favorite drinks. And then favorite food, I love crab legs. And I also love eggs. I love eggs very much. Very, very much. And then hobbies. Some of my hobbies I like to do, I like to make ASMR videos. I like to play video games. I like to go to the gym. And I like to sleep. Yeah. Oh, and I like to work. Those are my favorite hobbies. So thank you, I Am Your Father. Thank you. Next question is coming from Elliot Price, 2006, and they are asking, are you into shoes? What's your favorite shoes? Love the content, bro. I appreciate that, Elliot. I did have a shoe phase throughout high school. Or like 8th grade to junior year, and then I just kind of stopped caring. I used to collect shoes. I had a pair of Jordan Retro 3s, which were like $300. I bought those, and then I had a couple Blazers that I like never wore. I was into shoes, but like I had a really weird thing about like buying shoes but never wearing them. And then I'm just like, I don't even like care. I don't even care about these anymore. So then I ended up selling them. So the current shoes that I like Nike Air Forces, and then I also like just like nice stylish New Balances. Not the like running New Balance shoe, but more of the like stylish New Balances. Those are what I like. So yeah, I used to be into shoes, but not anymore. So thank you, Elliot. Thank you, Elliot. The next question is coming from Flexstone, and they say, will you ever dedicate a video to one of your viewers? I don't see why not. I think that would be a fun video. You know, dedicate a video to a specific viewer who's always, you know, showing me love, showing me support, you know. I try to do videos dedicated to viewers when I have videos such as, for example, I did an anti-participatory ASMR video not too long ago, and that video was really dedicated to the guy who was commenting that, because I would have never done it if, you know, I didn't keep seeing that comment. So yes, I would totally dedicate a video to my viewers. So thank you, Flexstone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The next question comes from Eternus Notorious. They ask favorite genre or type of video game or type of games to play. Well, my favorite type of genre is shooter games. I am a big fan of Rainbow Six, Overwatch, Call of Duty, Fortnite, any type of well, I guess that's battle royale, but like I guess I like battle royales too, but I'm more of a first-person shooter game type of guy, enjoyer. So yeah, thank you, Eternus, Tutorials, thank you. The next question is coming in from MTB783. They ask, celebrity crush. also recommend I really don't know actually. Excuse me again. I would recommend I'll recommend another movie. I can't think of anything. I guess I just gotta go. Monster House. If you guys have never seen Monster House, you guys gotta check it out. That movie's like 2006, 2007, but it's an animated film. It's a very good slept-on movie, so I gotta go with that. So thank you, Squat. Thank you, Squat. The next question is coming in from Kai222, and they're asking favorite music artist. My favorite music artist is Playboy Cardi. My favorite music artist is Playboy Cardi and Lil Tecca. Those two are my favorite musician artists. So thank you, Kai. Thank you, Kai. The next question is coming in from Volksy001. Volksy. They ask, what are your thoughts on 79 series Land Cruisers? I love them. Well, I don't really know what those are. So if you love them, I love them. I apologize, I have no idea what 79 series Land Cruisers are. Folks, I apologize. But, although I don't know what they are, I do love them. So thank you, Folksy. The next question is coming in from user QW1. They ask, do I like Roblox? I don't have anything against it. I like Roblox, yeah. I don't play it, but I used to play it back in the day, back in 2017, 2018, back on Xbox. So, yeah, Roblox, I never had anything against it, but I don't play it anymore. But I do like Roblox. I do. The next question is coming in from Siggle ASMR 4117. And they say, subscribed. Thank you, Sig. Where in the world would you like to be / travel to? Well, if I could be anywhere, I don't know. I mean, the United States is fine. I think I'd stay in the United States, but if I could travel anywhere, I'd also want to go to Mexico and Brazil. I would want to travel to Alaska. I know that's in the States, but I'd want to go to Alaska and fish and just see the mountains. That would probably be one of my favorite things to do. So, yeah, thank you for that question, Siggle ASMR. Thank you. The next question is coming in from Ethan's here are 4799. He asks, do you like your name? Yes, Ethan's Unite. I think my name's pretty cool. I like Ethan. So, thank you, Ethan, for the comment and the question. The next question is coming in from Nick Knows a Trick. He says, everybody subscribe. Here is my question. If you had the ability to go back in time and tell your past self when you started anything about, I'm gonna have to restart that. I lost my thought. If you had the ability to go back in time and tell your past self when you started anything about 2024, Ethan, what would you tell him? What would I tell my past self about me currently? Well, I think I would tell myself to never give up. I would tell myself to just keep being myself, and I would also tell myself to not care so much about what other people think. You know, I'm very glad that I have gotten over that stage in my life of like stressing over what other people think, because that is a horrible way to live. That is so, it's sad when you live under the fear of what others think. Once you get over that, and once, for me, I'll use myself as an example. Once I got over that, my life just became so much better. I don't care what anyone thinks because I do everything for myself, you know what I mean? So yeah. That's what I would tell him. I would just tell him to never stop pushing and to just keep being yourself and keep doing what makes you happy. So thank you, Nick again. The next question comes from Zach Ruska, and they ask heritage / ethnicity. I am Caucasian. My mom is thing in my life was not really locking in and trying during high school. I think that's like kind of like the most broad question, but also a very true question. I didn't really try in high school, and I'm kind of biting the bullet now because like I missed out on opportunities to like get help and stuff, and that kind of affected me academically, and like, you know, especially now that I'm starting my first year of college. You know, I took my gap year and stuff, but like now it's just like I gotta lock in. So I think the worst thing in life is just not really being academically smart and trying my hardest academically. And that's kind of what I'm gonna respond to that question with. So thank you, Kristen Gonzalez, for the question. The next question comes from Oskalina V. They ask, "Do it fart though?" Yes, it do fart. Trust me, it do fart though. So, yeah, thank you for the question. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is the last question of the video. Last but not least, from the Fawns 8497, they are coming with, "What is your favorite superhero?" Easy. Spider-Man. Tony Parker. No, not Peter Parker. I said Tony Parker. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. I'm not really like the biggest superhero movie guy, but I like Spider-Man, and yeah, that's who I'm gonna go with, Spider-Man. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A video. This took a lot longer than I expected, but that is not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing at all. Thank you to every single person who left comments. Thank you to every single person who wanted to be a part of the Q&A. I hope that you got some good responses out of myself. I tried my best to be as real and to be as forward as I could with these responses. And yeah, that's basically it. I gotta